Hey, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. My name is Nikhil, and I welcome you to the Solid Talks. This is a podcast. पहले इंट्रो जो बनाया जिसमें मेहनत की है वो देखो. Alright, guys. So this is a podcast, and in this we would be talking daily life. We would be talking कुछ भी मतलब कुछ भी relevance. So on this show, our first guest is none other than, आप उनको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से जानते हैं. They say the charity begins at home, so the podcast begins at home. Please welcome, join your hands, welcome.
बानी.
अपना नाम खुद लिया. Okay, so guys,
आप सब मुझे जानते हैं.
हाँ, और हमने कॉफी इसके साथ हमने मग्स भी लिए हैं यूट्यूब के, तो वी इन्वेस्टेड अ लॉट थिंग इन इट. तो स्टे विद अस फॉर दिस. ओके, दिस वुड बी मोर लाइक कि हम ना बहुत कैंडिड कन्वर्सेशन करें, बहुत इजीली एक बात करें. सो बानी, प्लीज डू नॉट ट्रीट मी एज योर हस्बैंड इन दिस. ठीक है,
फिर ये ले लो जरा.
रिंग मत उतार, उसको पहनी रख. मतलब जस्ट फॉर दिस 5-10 minutes, just don't treat me your husband.
Okay.
And I'll go through some questions which I have prepared and you're not aware of it.
Okay.
ऐसा मुझे बोलना था, पता नहीं. But
I don't know the questions actually.
हाँ, so there are certain questions which we will go through, and you will talk in a manner that it is not on me, like or not on our life. ये हमारी life के ऊपर नहीं होगा. Moreover, it would be on generalized point of view.
Okay.
So just a brief introduction. Who is Bani? If you are watching this for the first time, so let her introduce herself.
Hey, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskaram. I'm Bani. इससे आप पहचान गए होंगे because we have a reaction, review and so much on the Solid TV. And अभी के लिए for the time being, he is Nikhil, not my husband. जैसा मुझे बोला गया है. And बस, I am here for your entertainment.
Alright, guys, let's just jump into the questions. My first question would be to Bani is, I know she's working. She's working in a corporate sector. She has a kid. She started YouTube as well. Post-pandemic,
Okay.
how does life seem to be for a working from home woman?
I just have 4-letter word for this thing. To be really honest,
Is it fuck?
No, it is mess.
Okay, I thought
Because-
whenever you say it's a 4-letter word, it's like F-U-C-K.
No. It is not F-U-C-K. It is M-E-S-S. It is a mess. Not because things are messy, but the structure of work from home, the structure of working for home and from home is a total mess, because we need to figure it out that we are not in the office, we are in home. The kid doesn't know that we are not in the office, we are at home. So he treats me like his mum. उसको मैं 24/7 चाहिए हूँ. ऑफिस डिमांड्स अस फॉर 9 hours. उसके बाद घर में देर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स. घर डिमांड करता है कि आप घर पर हो तो इट्स हॉलीडे फॉर यू, एंड देर आर टास्क दैट वी हैव टू डू. सो इट इज MESS.
Okay, you call it a mess. ठीक है?
Yes.
Do you think a helping hand in this, though don't consider me like मैं बहुत help करता हूँ, I know.
Yes.
Don't consider me.
You're not my husband right now.
हाँ. So do not consider me as your helping hand. What do you think it would be if there is a sorted way out of this mess? What it would be?
The sorted way out of this mess is time management, I would say. A helping hand, definitely to some percentage it will help, but the helping hand cannot replace me from the office. It cannot replace me being a mother, and it cannot replace me from my responsibility at home. So yes, definitely for 10 to 20%, definitely yes. But if you have a helping husband, then 100% yes.
Okay, that was a personal shot taken at me, so I can मैं उस चीज को ignore कर सकता हूँ. So this personal shot can be ignored. But just on a side note,
Yes, I have to say yes, na?
nahin. So just on a side note, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I do help. I
Yes,
take
he
care
is
of lot
very
of
helping.
things.
But don't forget, right now
जैसे
he's
मैंने ये
not my
setup किया
husband.
पूरा.
But don't forget, he's not my husband right now.
Okay, so how do you feel? Okay, Bani, you have been in modes where you act as a pretty face on the camera, where
Okay.
you just get into the reviews part, the camera part.
Okay.
You're not socially active on Instagram, that I know, but you always say कि मुझे Instagram पे follow करो. Though you can follow her on Instagram with the Insta ID as Insta with Nick.
Insta with Bani, basically.
Okay, and the second part is then you jump into your calls, your work fashion,
Okay.
and then your home part, in which I see that the thing which can be done in 15 minutes, you take like an hour to do it. And then you complaining about time management thing. Is it right to say for a woman?
Is it a personal shot to me? Is it a personal shot to me?
India wants to know.
Is it a
The
personal
sorted
shot
audience
to me?
wants to know this.
Tough question, out of syllabus. But yes, definitely. Doing the reaction part or in front of the camera with a pretty face is actually a stress buster. It is actually a stress buster for me because there were situations we were not allowed to go out. There were situations we were like quarantined in the home because of the pandemic situation, and we were not going and we were not following a daily routine, especially. Because when we go out in the office, you get dressed up, you get ready, you get presentable, you have so much to learn and everything. And that learning was actually missing in my case because I was at home. And for that, YouTube is a very good stress buster. And then jumping back to the office work it's like a roller coaster ride for me, a 360-degree change. And then taking care of the house is also part of the routine. So taking care of the house is okay because I'm enjoying it.
Would it be right for me to call you hypocrite?
Yes. Honest. This is called honesty.
Because the moment we started this conversation, you said, oh, life is a mess. But right now, you're sounding, yeah, it is so fun. I just go and it's a roller coaster. Then I jump into the calls, which is time manageable. And then you say, oh, it is part of the life. Now, this is not a mess.
See, mess something can be enjoyable. Mess something sometimes can be enjoy. You can enjoy the mess also. That was a just 4-letter word that I presented. I am not saying I'm sad with that mess. I'm enjoying with that mess.
Okay. यहाँ पर कुछ पर्सनल हो रही हैं चीजें जिस तरीके से मैं क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि आई कैन गेट बियॉन्ड द लाइंस एंड पुल द स्ट्रिंग्स बट आई विल लिमिट माई सेल्फ एज आई एम द होस्ट ऑफ द शो. अब हम लेंगे कुछ 3 सेकंड का ब्रेक.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, this is going to be the last question. I do not want this podcast to go long. Just wanted to make it till 5 minutes, 6 minutes so that everyone can watch it. Long podcasts are not favorable until you're popular. So this question is on balancing me.
Balancing the host of the podcast.
As I have gone beyond the lines, it is like you complaining me about time management.
Okay.
Though I don't feel that I have mismanaged my time. I've been always like, I know what to do. I'll be honest.
Yes, but you know what to do, but I'm never on your priority list. I'm the last one on your priority list.
Everything I've been doing is for the family.
Agreed. But spending too much time on your phone, but spending too much time on your Instagram is not for the family.
This is the method to increase your popularity so that I can earn money and bring bread to the table.
When there are no people sitting in the table, what will the bread do?
Wherever the people would be, the bread would follow.
You're taking it personal. You're taking it actually personal this time.
It is going beyond the strengths.
No, Nikhil, I do not agree to your point. I disagree that you manage the time perfectly because अगर मैं छोटे छोटे examples लूँ, कल का देख लो. We were watching Netflix web series. उसके अंदर we were watching for 2 hours in the night only, and he was busy scrolling his phone on Instagram.
Scroll नहीं कर रहा था बानी. उसमें क्या होता है कि you have to put in some efforts to make things happen.
But who smiles while doing Instagram scrolling?
It is like you are happy doing things without being happy doing things.
Nonsense.
तू Netflix देख रही थी, खुश थी?
हाँ, क्योंकि साथ साथ मुझे डायपर भी बदलना पड़ रहा था.
या फिर तू मुझे देख के खुश नहीं थी कि ये बंदा क्यों खुश है?
नहीं, मैं इस बात से खुश नहीं थी.
नहीं थी ना?
हाँ, मैं नहीं थी.
ये शो पारिवारिक होता जा रहा है तो मुझे इस शो को यहीं पे समाप्त करना होगा.
डेफिनेटली नहीं तो बहुत बोरिंग हो जाएगा.
हाँ, so guys, I do not wish to continue this conversation right now. एक बार मैं जो कब भरा था वो पूरा कर लूं.
But I would like to say one more thing. ऐसी बातें नहीं है, चीजें यही चलती रहती. This is also part of our mess वाली life, the roller coaster life that sometimes we enjoy, sometimes we not. तो mess हमेशा negative मत लेना. Mess can be good as well.
Okay. So meanwhile, if you people have enjoyed this kind of conversation, it was kind of a chai conversation around 5:30 p.m. our time, that is Indian Standard Time,
Yes.
in New Delhi, the Sorted Studios. This is the Sorted Talk. This is your host Nikhil, and I have
this is not his wife Bani, but
The first-
Bani from the Sorry TV.
the first podcast candidate, Bani Kohli.
yes.
I rest my argument here.
आज की
ये
अदालत
बोलना
है ना
नहीं था
ये
मुझे.
आज की अदालत चल
Okay,
रही है
so
ना?
we're gonna wrap
तुम
this
रजत
up. If you're
शर्मा
still
हो?
with us, please consider subscribing if you like this idea of our podcast. Let's know.
Next time, if you want to be on this chair, please be prepared with his witty questions.
Alright, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this up. See you in the next video, guys.
Bye bye.
Till then, peace. Cheers out.